Whoop. Hello everyone, happy Saturday. It's me, Brennemania, coming to you live from somewhere in Brooklyn. Hi, how you doing all? Happy Saturday. It's a weekend. If you're in America, it's a holiday weekend because Labor Day is on Monday. So, yay, I don't have to work on Monday. That makes me happy. Goodness, and my voice is not at all warmed up, so this is gonna go swimmingly. So, anyway, hello, we are doing some more Hiveswap Friendsim today. I believe we're on volume 7 now. And I think we may actually be getting to parts of Friendsim I legitimately have not yet seen. The first 6 volumes I did do on stream previously, but I didn't back up the VODs, so that's why we started over. Anyway, hi everyone, hello I Smile, hello Heterosapiens, hello Nema, howdy howdy. It is good to see you all this morning. Hello to everyone else who is just joining us. We're gonna jump right in, I think. We're gonna try and get through another 3 characters today. Then we will be on our merry way for the afternoon, and I'll go and chill somewhere until this evening when Manuel and I will be back on stream for playing Inside, the follow-up to Limbo that we played last weekend. So, I hope you're all having a good weekend so far. Mine's off to a good start. I got my first pumpkin coffee of the season. I actually, I took the dog out for a walk, and I checked my Dunkin' app on my phone, and I still had like a leftover free drink from my birthday 3 months ago, and it expires in a couple of weeks, so I was like, you know, it's getting around to be pumpkin season, and I have a free drink I can use. I'm gonna get myself a pumpkin coffee, so I got one, and it was delicious, and I enjoyed it very much. It is awesome. So a lot of the pumpkin coffee love goes to the pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks, but I actually prefer Dunkin's pumpkin coffee for some reason. I like it better. I like the taste of it a little more than I like the pumpkin spice lattes, but I like pumpkin everything because I'm basic, I guess. So, all right. Go ahead and jump in here. We are on volume 7 of Business Flagrantly Illegal. I should drink some water before we start here. All right. Ooh, let's see. You're like an Instagram girl with her pumpkin spice latte. I guess. I drank it out of my 4-star Dragon Ball mug, so maybe I'm not quite so basic. I don't know. All right. Ever since you were a kid back on Earth, you have always held the deep, close wish to one day travel the world. You wanted to see new places, experience exciting new tastes, and altitudes, and temperatures, maybe go scuba diving. You never imagined you would actually get the chance. That kind of cool stuff didn't happen to someone like you. Well, you're finally getting your wish. It's just a totally different world. Funny how life turns out. When you get back to Earth, well, you don't want to think about that. Who knows if it will ever even happen? You have really chilled out recently. You found your place in the universe. Drifting from friend to friend. Adventure to adventure. Thank you, Seth. Seth is playing Drown the Streamer today, I see. Four hydrates. 5 hydrates. All right, that was 7 altogether. Between Seth and Heterosapiens. Thank you for the drowning. I appreciate that. Somewhat. My goodness. All right, drifting from friend to friend, to adventure. It's the only way to live. All right, so we've got... How is this pronounced? Remele? Maybe it's pronounced Remele or Remele. I'm gonna go with Remele though. And then we have Connell over on the right. So let's go with Remele. These trolls do not look familiar to me at all, so I really do think this is parts of Friendsim I am just now seeing for the first time. Ooh, excuse me. You've wandered into a part of town that seems to have some culture going on. There are a lot of bright neon lights, and you can't read what the signs say, but you can see arcades, a performance space, and what looks like a movie theater. Perhaps more indie-oriented compared to the mall cinemas you've seen before. Ooh, indie-oriented movies. Those are cool things. There's one in Chicago I used to go to that would do midnight showings of The Room every month. I went to one, and it's a blast. And I also went to a showing of It's a Wonderful Life around the holidays one time, and that was the most fun I've ever had watching It's a Wonderful Life, because the audience would like, they brought like sleigh bells and keys, and every time like a bell rang, it's like, you know, every time a bell rings an angel gets its wings, like the entire audience would like jingle their keys, ring their bells, and every time Potter would appear on the screen, they would all go at him because it was amazing. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. But yes. Good times in indie theaters. As you continue wandering, you come across a trendy-looking building with a placard outside that shows a little cartoon doodle of a fancy waiter holding out trays of snacks. You can't read what the words say, but you recognize the intergalactic signal for free food inside. Come on in. Ah, yes. Yes. The classic signal for free food. Oh, Tara's here. Tara's sniffing at Vivi. I think she's thought better of it now. Alright. Babies. That's right. They're babies. Babies! They're babies! Rah! Anyway, free food inside. Come on in. You head inside, and it appears to be an art gallery. It must be opening tonight because there are festive decorations up, and a little table offering drinks and hors d'oeuvres. There are many other art appreciators here, and your adrenaline spikes when you realize that most of the trolls milling around are purple bloods. Oh dear. Yep. My adrenaline will spike at that. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm taking a moment to kind of appreciate some of the paintings here. Like, here's the Mona Lisa, but with troll horns. So I guess it's the Trollna Lisa. And this is American Gothic, but it's trolls. So I guess it's Alternian Gothic. That's what I've decided to call these paintings. Alternian Gothic and the Trollna Lisa. You're not sure if some paintings and snacks are worth the high chances of being maimed when chaotic violence breaks out, but you're debating the merits of free food versus probable injury. Oh, sorry. But as you're debating the merits of free food versus probable injury, someone approaches you. I remember this one. Pretty sure I didn't watch anyone else, so you had to read this last time. Oh, maybe I just don't remember reading this at all. I guess that must be the case. Dude. Remele. So it looks like her quirk is that she likes to stick E's at the end of some words that end in consonants, apparently. You don't look like my other patrons. Are you lost? Or are you perhaps looking to start collecting? If you're loaded, ignore the first question. Art is for everyone, after all, regardless of your blood color. The 4 black pupils in her eye glint and sparkle, and you're not sure yet if it's a menacing or friendly sparkle. She grins at you, and it shows all her teeth. Oh boy. Can't tell if friendly or creepy. That's a good question, Nema. I don't know if we get Kinder eggs here or not. I mean, I live in New York City, so it wouldn't surprise me if those were around somewhere, but I'll say it's not a thing that I have noticed or looked for, so, I don't know. It's possible, though. It wouldn't shock me if they were around here somewhere. So, what do you think of the art? Have any paintings caught your eye? You look around. You don't know much about art, but you are a nerd, and a lot of the paintings in here remind you of scenes from popular movies and games back home. Alright, let's save here. Oh, you can make I can make a toy for my cats out of the inside bit? Oh, the Kinder eggs? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I think I know the thing you're talking about, too. This quirk is so violent blood. Oh my goodness. Let's go with... Actually, let's go with it seems kind of derivative. Let's see what happens here. It seems kind of derivative. Pfft, you clearly know nothing about art, plebe. If you don't like it, there's the door. Make room for someone with money to burn and better taste. Go away. Oh no, we got broomed out. Oh no, game over. GG. RIP, rip, roll credits, everyone. Oh goodness. Isn't Kinder Egg this evil thing that murders children and thus it's prohibited in America? Oh goodness. I don't know. There are things prohibited in America for silly reasons. Alright. So we blew it right away. I kind of thought that would happen. Alright, so let's go with the clearly correct option here. The artwork is stunning. Perhaps the best I've ever seen. Troll Mona Lisa who? Stop, you flatterer. She puts a hand on her hip. And I'll dip, you dip, we dip. I mean, she puts a hand on her hip and winks at you. And you're guessing here that she doesn't actually want you to stop. You're also making the connection that she must be the artist who painted all of these. You sense an opportunity for friendship, so you lay it on thick and gush about how talented she is. Huh, I thought you looked like a dumbass when you walked in, but you have good taste after all. Let me show you around. There is no such thing as too much chocolate. Who would dare suggest that? There is no lethal amount of chocolate, in my humble opinion. My humble, not medical opinion. You follow Remele through the gallery, swinging by the table with the free food first. It's pretty good by the standards you've come to expect on Alternia, but what you thought was wine at first glance is actually Faygo. No thanks. What? I would drink Faygo. Especially if it's Faygo Red Pop. Because that is the sweet nectar of my homeland. You may have noticed some themes in my exhibited work. I don't love clowns or gore as much as it may seem. That's just what I have for sale here. If you look at my work online, you'll see more of the full range of my art. But for this fancy gallery shit, Purple Bloods are some of my best customers. Those clowns fucking love art. They're rich as fuck. Oh my god, I love the way she spelled fuck. Fuck. They're rich as fuck. They're rich as fuck, and they'll buy anything as long as it's violent enough or features religious themes. You've seen the kind of destruction and mayhem that Purple Bloods are capable of, so you're surprised that she doesn't seem to mind being in a crowded gallery with so many of them. Most other trolls you've interacted with have done their best to steer clear of the clown murder cult guys. The clown murder cult guys. At least when one of those hate romance relationships isn't on the table. Isn't it kind of dangerous to actively court them for her audience? Oh, sure, they can be unpredictable, and keeping them happy requires some schmoozing. Occasionally, I have to pretend like I've drunk the Faygo and pull some religious references out of my ass. Oh, they banned because it's food that contains non-edible parts? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, Heterosapiens. But apparently the ban was withdrawn around 2017. Ah. But it's nothing I can't handle. You can make a lot more money as an artist if you're not choosy about what you draw. One of my customers is this blue blood moron who only ever commissions me to draw low bloods in quadrants with other low bloods. Oh my god, is she talking about Zebra? Swear to god. If it's Zebra. I've got him convinced I'm giving him a deal on his rate when he's actually paying 5 times what I charge anyone else. Haha. Okay, I actually hope it's Zebra, because if Zebra's getting bilked by Remele, then that's wonderful and he deserves it. My point is, artistic integrity is for chumps. If you want to get ahead in this world, give the people what they want first. That strikes you as a depressing outlook on the creative process, but you're aware by now that idealism on Alternia tends to lead to shorter lifespans. And you have to admit, looking around at the crowd in this gallery, that her cynical approach seems to be working. You tell her that she sounds pretty business savvy in addition to talented, and she winks at you again. Thanks! I know. Because I make bank doing shit like this, I'm able to fund my passion projects. You should really check out my webcomic. But before you can find out what her webcomic is about, she notices another troll that has been sidling up to you. As she approaches, she whips out what looks like a small recording device with a smile. Remele's face goes carefully blank, and she crosses her arms over her chest. And how can I help you? Jorno? Who's Jorno? Ah, yes, hello there, Ms. Namak. I'm with Alternia Nightly, and I must say, it looks like your first ever gallery exhibit has been a smashing success so far. The journalist's syrupy tone and innocuous words don't seem threatening to you, but you're picking up some tense vibes from Remele, whose hair ribbon swings forward in front of her face aggressively. Oh, cool, Nema. Actually, Nema, if you're in Discord, you drop the link in there too, and I can take a look at it later. I can just pull it up right now. Oh wow, so it's like kind of a makeshift puzzle toy, it looks like. So you just cut a little hole in it, you put a little treat in it, and then they have to like get it out. I have something like that for Tara. I have a Kong for Tara that I put like kibble and peanut butter in every day for her. Every morning when we come back from her morning walk, she gets a bunch of kibble in her Kong with a few little dabs of peanut butter in there for her too. Yeah, that looks really cool and creative. Yeah. Of course it's a success. I never expected otherwise. Maybe not, but some of the art world have expressed surprise at the timing of this. Some have called it bold, considering that you're currently in the middle of a plagiarism controversy. Oh my god, a plagiarism controversy? Oh no. Oh, nice, Seth. That's awesome. A virtual way to watch WWE shows live? That's really cool. That's awesome. I don't remember how you call this. How do you call this color? I'm just gonna call it lawyer blood. That's fair, hetero. Yeah, this color is like kind of teal, I guess. I think. Would you care to comment on the case against you by Trident Media? Instead of being caught off guard by the question sprung on her, Remele relaxes and laughs. Oh, that? As if they have any kind of real evidence that I'm violating their precious intellectual property. All the characters I draw and profit from are entirely original, and Trident Media and their Legis Lacerator are just mad about it because the whole internet knows that my storylines are better than the source material. Oops, I mean, better than the unrelated creative works that my comics happen to bear a superficial resemblance to. Yo, how's it going, Wrench? Yes, that is a troll Mona Lisa. I call it Troll Mona Lisa. And there's also a troll American Gothic that's kind of obscured here by Remele, but I call it Alternia Gothic. Alternian Gothic. Alright. Feel free to quote me on that. The reporter takes the quote and scuttles away. Remele seems unbothered, but you can't help but feel concerned for her. Copyright infringement is serious business. Is your new friend in legal hot water? Nah. Alternia barely has any copyright protections to speak of. It's just that little pest Gorgic trying to stir up shit as usual. Oh, Gorgic. That's... Yes. Know that name, right? Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I feel like Gorgic is the last name, and I cannot for the life of me remember the first name. Hold on a sec. Tagora. It's Tagora. Okay. Of course, Tagora is trying to stir up some stuff. The company behind his lawsuit wouldn't even care if he hadn't gotten involved. It's no big deal. Nothing I can't handle. You go back to following her around the gallery, keeping your distance whenever a purple blood comes up to compliment her on her work. You can tell that despite her confident attitude, Remele is still thinking about that journalist. She taps her foot and frowns at the paintings whenever there's a lull in conversation, throwing glances at the door that the journalist left through. No, it's not like Alternia has a free press or credible newspapers. That reporter was probably hired by someone with a grudge to dig up dirt on me. I don't think it was Gorgic, actually. Too obvious. Amateurish. No, this stinks of my competition. The artistic establishment that thinks all I do is fan art and shouldn't be taken seriously as an artist. All of their paintings are in the museum across the street, and they hate that I've managed to put up my own exhibit. Those stuck-up, pretentious bulge scrubs have been trying to sabotage me for so long. She turns to you, her hands balled up into fists, and the X in her eye flashing with passion. I've been waiting for the opportunity to strike back at them. If everyone is going to accuse me of being a thief and a hack anyway, I might as well steal from them for real. Oh, holy butts. Hi, Cos. Hello, friends. How you doing? Happy Saturday. It's good to see you all, friends. It's a Cosmic Corner raid. Oh, my goodness. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Brennomania. You all probably already know me, so no need to introduce myself. We're playing this weird visual narrative game called Hiveswap Friendsim, which takes place in the Homestuck universe. It's weird, you don't really know anything about it, but basically, we are an Earthling who has crash landed on an alien planet, and we're trying to make friends with everyone. There is murder and maiming and other things happening in it, too, so yeah. Anyway, hello SoCal, hello Bears and Beats, hi River, hello Shashla, hello Fox, hello Chill Hatter. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Jen. Hi, Kia. Hi, Darren. How y'all doing? You are all lovely people. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. You're all too kind. Too kind. Yep, murdering and maiming. That's right. Yep, so basically we're just playing through this and I'm just like voicing the characters and reading the narrative in my dulcet baritones. So feel free to hang out and yeah, thanks for coming over. Yay! You has pumpkin frap, am content. Excellent, good. That makes me quite the happy for you. I had OMG the stream title, yes. I try to pick good stream titles. Let's see. Yes, pumpkin. I was just talking earlier about how I got pumpkin coffee from Dunkin' today. Because as it turns out, I still had a free birthday drink from my birthday, which is almost 3 months ago, and it expires in a couple of weeks. So I was like, oh, butts, I need to like use it. So I did for pumpkin coffee. Also, I have a cat. I'm a pet cam. This is Vivi. Vivi's one of my two boys. I have two cats named Vivi and Steiner. Steiner is an orange kitty. But Vivi and Steiner are both litter mates, actually. I adopted them together. They have never been apart. They've always been together their whole lives. And I also have a dog named Tara, who is back in a corner somewhere, but Kaz just threw up some Tara emotes, so that's what she looks like. But yes, my pets are all named after Final Fantasy characters. Fun facts. Alright. Do. Anyway, where was I? Alright. I've been waiting for the opportunity to strike back at them. If everyone's gonna accuse me of being a thief and a hack anyway, I might as well steal from them for real. But their security is tight, and they haven't had an accomplice. Until now. Oh my gosh, are we gonna do an art heist? Is that how we're gonna make friends with this person? What do you say? Wanna help me pull off a risky art heist? Yes, I do! I definitely wanna pull off a risky art a risky art heist. Oh my gosh, I love our options here. Yes, fuck yes, or hell fucking yes. Okay, we gotta save this decision point. Oh, River, thank you for the follow. Yay, thank you. All right, Fox, thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Enjoy your Saturday. Also, hold on. Totally got to give Kaz a shout out for bringing the raid folks over. Cosmicordia is a wonderful lady who does crosswords in the morning crosswords in Animal Crossing and sometimes GeoGuessr, and sometimes plays Breath of the Wild in the evenings and other things, and has a lovely basset hound who is adorable. And oh, also, let me also give Sneak Bike a shout out. Kaz is also part of a group called Sneak Bike. They're actually streaming later this afternoon. They do mystery races of various classic platformer games and things like that. So go check them out later today. Kaz, what time is that stream? Is that at 3? I forget if it's 2:30 or 3 or something like that. 3 p.m. Eastern, yes. So shortly after we're done here. All right. Oh, thanks, Neva. Gotta hydrate. All right. Well, let's go at an increasing level of fuckery here. Let's start with the non-fuck yes. Remele does one last round in her exhibit, saying goodbye to her patrons and grabbing her bag, which seems to be mostly art supplies, as you head out the door and onto the street. The museum that she wants to rob is at the end of the block in a much bigger, fancier building than the one you just walked out of. All the lights are off inside, and it doesn't have any signs advertising current exhibits. I did need a drink after that, thanks, Neva. We can do this one of two ways. Follow that journalist and steal the keys if she has them, or break in without them. Oh wow, this is like the most decision points we've seen in any of these stories so far. Good lord. We steal the keys or bust down the door. Okay, hold on a second though. Let me actually... I want to load that decision point back up because I'm wondering if all of the options just take us to the same thing. So if we go with fuck yes, yeah, that's the same. This is the same. And this is the same. Okay. All right. So maybe we won't need to actually go back to that decision point. Whole lot. This all goes to the same thing. All right. So let's just canonically say our choice is hell fucking yes. We're gonna do an art heist. Hell fucking yes, we are. The most exuberant of yeses to this idea. All right, let's go ahead and save this point now. Actually, just to be safe, let's save in a different slot. All right, do we want to steal keys from a journalist or do we want to just bust down the door? Let's try busting down the door first, just to be like, hell yeah! Like, let's break into the museum like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! Oh fucking yeah! That's the adult Kool-Aid commercial. Not for children. Only airs on Adult Swim at 1 a.m. A heist sounds risky enough without spending extra time trying to pickpocket some keys. You suggested if this crime is going to happen tonight, it should happen now. No time like the present. Good point. Let's go break into a museum. We're gonna break into a museum! Why am I excited about this? This is a crime! You scoot casually across the street to the museum on the corner. After seeing the kind of looks your unusual appearance draws from passerby, Remele takes some fabric from her bag and wraps it around your head. There! Now people will probably just assume that you have horns. You're just embarrassed by them being tiny or malformed. Yes, we're covering up our tiny, malformed, non-existent imaginary horns. Duck into that alcove shielding the museum's back door and wait for me. I'm gonna circle the block first, just so we seem less suspicious. Am I living out my delinquent fantasies here? No comment. As you wait for Remele by the door, the reality of this caper sets in. You've been excited about the heist at first, because who wouldn't be excited by the opportunity to sneak around to steal some art and stick it to the man, probably while a snazzy soundtrack played. Bum 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 bum. Wah 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 bum 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 bum. I'm just doing mission. I just broke into Mission Impossible there for reasons I cannot fathom. Anyway, hi everyone. But now you realize that in heist movies, they always have blueprints for the place they're gonna rob, and you have no blueprints. It seems like a dire sign. Before you can get too swept up in your worries, Remele returns. Does she have any idea how to get into this place? Because the door looks pretty unbust-downable to you. Well, that information would have been helpful earlier, narrator. Unreliable narrator not telling me whether or not the door is bust-downable before I decide to try bust-downing the door. Yeah, I've got some tricks up my sleeve. I played one Professor Layton game. I played I played The Curious Village, the first one. So, I love the music, by the way. I love Professor Layton's theme. I have also played the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright crossover game, and that was also really fun as well. I really enjoyed the interplay there. The story got kind of out of control in like the back third of that game, but it was ridiculous, but also wonderful fun. I love solving puzzles. Luke, let's go out into the village and solve some puzzles to help the populace. Okay, Professor. I've never done this before, but it'll probably work. She roots through her bag until she comes out with several paintbrushes of varying size, then crouches down and uses the skinniest one as a lockpick. It doesn't work, but then she selects a different paintbrush with different bristles and uses some of the bristles bunched together, and the lock clinks open. Oh my gosh, we're just like Skyrimming this thing open, aren't we? Ha! I'm great at this. Bet I could be an incredible thief if I decided to do that instead of art. Like solving puzzles, I have a game for you, Helltaker? Oh, okay. I gotta write that one down. Hold on, I have an index card with like other game suggestions on it somewhere. Where did I put it? I don't know. Oh, good lord. It's probably over here? No, that's my work to do list. Ah, no, here it is. Found it. Ah, all right. So I'm gonna write this down. I am so organized and professional. What was that? Helltaker. It's free on Steam? Okay. Helltaker. Free on Steam. Oh, I hear another cat meowing at me. I think it's Steiner. I think Steiner likes to jump up on my desk when I'm working during the day. But there is no room on my desk currently because I have all my stream stuff up here. So, sorry, buddy. Although, for those of you who are still here, let me see if I can swing pet cam around for a sec. Show you. There he is. There's my little butterscotch tiger. There's my little orange chonk. Steiner! Steiner, how you doing, buddy? Look at this kitty. Alright. Back to Vivi, the star of the show. The true star of the show are the pets. Alright. But the version with the pancake recipe is not free, and let's be honest here, this game has no sense without the recipe. Wait. There are two versions of Helltaker, and one of them involves a pancake recipe, and that's like the key distinction? I am curious. You've intrigued me. I'm going to continue reading while y'all sort this out in chat. Do you ever take the time to just sit back and acknowledge how great you are at everything you try to do? Sorry, let me start that over. Do you ever take the time to just sit back and acknowledge how great you are at everything you try to do, and how much you trust yourself to never fuck up when it counts? Oh, yes, we all have that brimming confidence, don't we? You hope that the question is rhetorical, because your honest answer is that no, you don't have a whole lot of experience acknowledging how great you are at everything you attempt. Your mental acknowledgments lately have mostly been the opposite of that. Maybe it wasn't rhetorical, because Remele stays crouched down like that for a second, looking at you like she wants an answer. When you eventually come up with an awkward shrug, she stands up and puts away her makeshift lockpick, dusting off her hands and opening the door. Oh, the pancake recipe is technically a DLC. Ah, gotcha. I guess not everyone can be at my confidence level. Anyway, let's go. Steiner has decided he does this. To jump up onto the exercise bike. There he is now. On the exercise bike. Steiner, your legs are too short to use the exercise bike, buddy. What are you doing? Just gonna stand there and be handsome and take a bath in front of everyone? Okay, that's lewd, but whatever. I guess not everyone can be at my confidence level. Anyway, let's go. You follow her inside. Much to your delight, you see that this museum has an infrared laser beam alarm system. It looks so cool, just like in the movies, and you're back to being excited. Remele seems into it too, bouncing on the balls of her feet next to you. Oh my gosh, and she's like... Interesting. Very interesting. One of us is going to have to get through these beams to disable the alarm. The box to do it is across from the room there, see? Oh, the DLC is literally just an art book and pancake recipe. I would give them money. The game was so good. Oh, really, Nema? That's a high endorsement. Cats kind of don't care and just do whatever. That's true, Seth. That is true. They don't care about whether you're sleeping, trying to sleep in the morning. They don't care about that. They'll just walk all over you and meow their heads off until someone gets up and feeds them. Not that we would know anything about that, would we, boys? Would we? Look at them. They don't look guilty at all. Signer does not look guilty. Phoebe does not look guilty. They're a couple of jerks. I love my little jerks. But I swear to God, someday I'm going to mail them to Abu Dhabi. But these lasers are so close together. You can see the issue. Remele isn't that tall for a troll, but she might be too tall to maneuver through these beams. Even if she bends over, it's going to be tricky for her to squirm through them all without losing her balance and tripping the alarm. But the trolls that designed this alarm system didn't have your hornless ass in mind when they thought of potential intruders. Aha! Our hornless ass is gonna save the day. You stoop over a bit to see if you'll fit, and sure enough, yes! You should be able to shimmy your way through these beams with minimal contortion. Fuck yeah! I knew I was right to bring an accomplice. Great thinking, me. You're making me want pancakes, man. Yeah, pancakes sound really good now. Goodness, I've only had like cereal and coffee today, and pancakes sound amazing. Cats don't have an emotion of guilt at all. This is literally physically impossible for them to feel that. Yes, indeed, hetero. Indeed. And great heist skills, you, if you pull this off. You recall what she said about confidence and trusting yourself to not fuck things up, and assure her that you've got this. Yeah, we got this. Our hornless asses got this. You face the laser beams with your self-doubt shoved all the way down, where it hopefully won't screw anything up for you. You take a deep breath and crouch down and carefully, so carefully, inch your way forward between the wires. It's the slowest you've ever crossed a room in your life. And there are a couple of moments when you teeter and almost lose your balance. You can hear Remele hissing through her teeth behind you at tense moments, but you press on without looking back. Is this Spy Kids? Maybe. It might be. And then you've done it! You've reached the box to disable the alarm system, and you have no idea how you're going to do that. Great. All the buttons are labeled in an alien alphabet. Crap. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can't read. Press the one that looks like a meat hook, but with angry eyes. And then press the one that looks like a meat hook, but it's got purbeast claws. That should do it. The greatest scene of the Tenacious D movie. Use your ass. Oh my goodness. That sounds bonkers to you, but you look back at the buttons, and her descriptions of the letters were actually pretty spot on. You press the angry eyes and the cat claws, and the whole alarm system makes a soft shuddering noise and clicks and shuts off. But with angry eyes. Yes, indeed, so-called. You are thrilled. You did it. Who knew that doing something right could give you such a rush? Who knew? We did something right for the first time in our lives. This is just like the part of the heist where the heroes had to sweat for a minute, but then defeated the unforeseen wrench in their plan. Is that Silence of the Lambs? Oh my gosh, it might be. It could very well be, I don't know. You are certain that there couldn't possibly be any larger wrenches in your plan still to come. Remele crosses the room to join you, giving you an appraising look with her hands on her hips. Not bad. Thanks for coming through for me like that. Now let's get what we came here for. There's one work in particular that I'm here to get. You follow her through the different galleries, passing through sculpture rooms and oil paintings until you reach a display of pieces that look inspired by pop culture. The paintings and prints in here remind you a lot of Remele's exhibit, and when you look at her, you can see that she's rigid, her eyes flashing and a passionate blue tint to her cheeks. I can't believe they called me the hack. Such bullshit. Whatever, it's cool. It doesn't actually bother me, I just need to send the message that they don't want to fuck with me. This painting right here is a direct ripoff of one of my early works. Back when I was naive enough to put my art up for free, without realizing it would just get copied and someone else would get all the credit and the profit. Thanks, Nema! I need to like constantly hydrate when I'm reading all this stuff. Well, I learned my lesson. I'll take this so they can't sell it, rip off their ripoff, make something even better, and turn it over for a truckload of cash. That's art, baby! She grabs the painting. Oh my gosh, she took this particular painting right here. Okay. She grabs the painting, and just when the two of you are ready to heist roll out of there, you hear voices at the back door, and what sounds like a team of security guards coming in. Oh dear. This can't be good. They must have arrived to investigate the alarm system shutting down. You're ready to embrace your panic, but you stop hyperventilating when you feel Remele's vice-like clawed grip on your arm. Don't freak out. Follow my lead, and we can still get out of this. You assume that the whole heist is off now that security has shown up, but to your surprise, Remele doesn't put the stolen painting back on the wall. She gives your arm one last reassuring squeeze before sauntering out of the room with her head held high, moseying with no hurry towards the front door. You follow her nonchalant lead as best as you can. When one of the security guards stops her, Remele gives him a condescending, slightly confused look. What are you even doing here? My assistant told me she informed all staff that I would be swinging by today to pick this up. Did you miss that memo? Give me a break. I'm sure it must be easy to miss things, right? Because as a security guard, you probably get so much important correspondence every day. Okay, hold on a sec. I broke pet cam. Alright, pet cam is fixed. No need to panic, anyone. We can stop panicking. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's good. You mean the cat sabotaged the pet cam? Yes, I absolutely do. Vivi, ha! I foiled your plot to sabotage pet cam, and now, as punishment, everyone on the internet's going to watch you for a while. That was a close call, Chill Hatter. That was a close call, Fox. Give me a break. It must... Oh, I already read this. So much important correspondence every day. Her four pupils somehow give her sneering eye roll extra sarcastic force. She yawns, and with her free hand, not holding the painting, flicks some non-existent dirt off of her shirt. Oh, like... The security troll, a burgundy blood judging from the sign on his cop hat, looks uncertain and embarrassed. But I get it. I understand crossed wires. Since you're apparently too busy to do your job right, I'll catch you up to speed. I'm the artist behind this piece, and I've got a wealthy patron interested in commissioning something similar. I'm taking this as a reference in order to negotiate a better deal. There is absolutely no way these guys will buy her story. The two of you look so guilty, and you still have her yellow sash wrapped around your head, probably looking like an idiot with a head injury. But Remele is staring down this guard like it hasn't even occurred to her that she might be questioned. You've never seen someone double down so hard on a story that is such transparent bullshit. If you want to waste any more of my time and yours by calling your superior to verify, go ahead. Whoops. Go back. No. He might not be thrilled that this mix-up happened because you can't keep up with your emails, though. The security troll was already wavering, and at the mention of his emails, he cringes. His coworkers behind him shuffle around, muttering to each other. He steps back, horns lowered in embarrassment, and waves you and Remele through with a mumbled apology. Sorry. You can't believe this is happening, but the two of you swagger out to the street through the front door, legitimate as anything. You don't stop until you've turned the corner to the next block, and then Remele leans against a wall and laughs, holding her painting happily to her chest. Haha, suckers! Feels good to get away with things, doesn't it? That's right, like theft and murder. Ooh. Drinkmaster, hello, happy Saturday. What's the blood of the security guard? Was it red or what? Yeah, hetero, it was burgundy blood. So yeah, some kind of reddish blood. So they're very low on the hemo spectrum. Yo, how's it going, Bug? Happy Saturday. It does feel good, you suppose. Mostly you think you're still reeling. How did she come up with a story like that on the fly? How did she guess correctly that the security guard wasn't some hyper-organized inbox zero kind of guy who'd never believe that he could have missed a message? Remele gives you an odd look and reaches forward to unwind her sash from around her head and stuff it into her bag. I just winged it, man. You overthink things. My guesses are usually right because I'm a creative genius, but if going after him for emails hadn't worked, meh. I guess we'd have been arrested and then I'd talk my way out of that eventually too. Wow, you find it hard to believe that she goes through life so easily, with that kind of unshakable belief that she can improvise through anything. Doesn't she worry that it'll catch up with her someday? Do you want the long answer? It's this. Nope, I super don't. And if you still don't get it, I don't know if it's the kind of thing you can really learn. She picked up the painting again, looking down the street and away from you. Well, that was a successful heist. Now that I've ruined the competition, I feel inspired. I'm gonna take this home and paint. Wait, hang on. With a sinking feeling, you realize that she's getting ready to depart and that this friendship might be slipping through your fingers. Oh no, no. Sorry, kid. You seem like you're not totally useless at least, but I'm not one for long-term artistic collaboration. Oh no, this is slipping away from us, no. It's a lot easier to talk your way out of tight spots when you're on your own. Peace. You watch her go, your shoulders sagging with disappointment. No! You guys stole it from a museum together, escapes together, bamboozled the cops together. You should have bonded over your shared transgressions and culpability. Every crime movie you've ever seen has taught you that heists bring people closer together, but cultural differences? Oh no, we look so baffled. We're like, what happened? This isn't what's supposed to happen. Catch her! You cannot let your friend escape like that. Well, we just did. We just did. Oh. Game over. Press F to pay respects. Rip, roll credits. That's it. Alright, so... Alright, so let's go back. So I guess the obviously correct choice is to steal the keys from the journalist instead of just busting down the door. Yo, Bookworm, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Hello, hello, hello. Goodness. Excuse me. Oh, you were chat member. Okay, I know you. I know your face. You have evolved. Very good. You have evolved like so many Pokemon. From a Magikarp to, I forget what Magikarp evolves to. Hey, Toto Stuck, happy Saturday. All right, let's steal the keys this time. You would much rather walk through an unlocked door than try to bust it down, and the reporter is still in sight, turning a corner down the street. You try to imitate Remele's casual yet confident way of walking, like she could blend in anywhere and pull off anything. But despite your efforts to not attract suspicion, you keep getting looks. Not being the same species as everyone around you tends to make you stand out. Gyarados, thank you, Bug. I knew one of you would know that. I knew one of you would know that. Shit, this could be a problem. I can put together a disguise for you. Hang on. You watch as she starts pulling some things from her bag. She seems to have all sorts of things in there, from paintbrushes to blobs of clay to paint, and you think she might be putting together some fake horns for you from scratch real quick? But before she can finish, you realize that one of the purple bloods about to walk into Remele's gallery is staring at you. He looks vaguely familiar, and you realize a little too late where you've met before when he starts walking toward you. I remember you. You broke into my apartment. It's the same troll that you and Polypa escaped from. You back away as he advances, a lazy grin on his face. Remele glances from him to you and back to him again. Well, fuck. Looks like I'm not going to have an accomplice after all. Sorry, pal. She hoists her bag over her shoulder and shrugs her hands in a what can you do gesture. Then she's gone, the big purple blood paying her no mind as she absconds. You want to feel betrayed, but it's hard to blame her considering how scary this guy is. In your heart, you know that you're dead already, but you're not going to accept your fate without attempting to prevent it. You make a mad dash to escape, sprinting towards a skinny alleyway and thinking that maybe you could scamper up a fire escape or something. Unfortunately, your attacker's size doesn't seem to slow him down, and you can hear his heavy footfalls right behind you. He laughs, and it somehow sounds dopey and dumb and completely terrifying at the same time. Oh geez. You make it to the alley, but you fucked up because it's a dead end and you don't see anything you could use to clamber to high enough ground. This is like the same alley we saw last time in Volume 6 with the two trolls whose names I already forgot. Follicle was one of them. Follicle and whoever else it was. I forget. You turn to face him, hopelessness sinking down to your toes. Your scrappy alien tenure on this hazardous new planet is about to come to a messy end. The purple blood swings his massive club lazily in one hand as he approaches you, not bothering to run anymore. You drop into a fighting crouch, trying to think back to your 3rd grade karate lessons for any moves that might be useful. But before he can crush your skull in, you see a flash of movement behind him. He staggers, dropping the club as something hits him from behind. As much as I appreciate inspiring my fans, I'm gonna have to ask you not to interpret my art so literally, as in no murdering. Remele springs off the troll's back after clawing him and rolls to the side, avoiding his swinging fist. 80% lurking? Well, yay! I respect that, Totosuck. I love all my chatters and all my lurkers. Y'all are great, and I'm glad you're here. Honk! Such a Gamzee. Avoiding his... Remele springs off the troll's back after clawing him and rolls to the side, avoiding his swinging fist. She grabs for his club, which is almost as long as she is tall. But before she can use it, his next blow catches her below the ribcage, sending her flying across the alleyway and into the brick wall. Oh dang, okay, we've got an action scene going on here. She's on her feet again fast, but you can tell that she's injured, and now she doesn't have the element of surprise on her side. The purple blood turns back on you as he closes in on... Turns his back on you, sorry. The purple blood turns his back on you as he closes in on Remele, laughing again. You can't let him kill her, not when she came back for you, but you have no idea how you can help here. Your eyes land on Remele's bag, tossed to the side in the melee, and in desperation, you grab a loose paintbrush that rolled out of it. Are we gonna, like, stab this troll, like, in the nose with a paintbrush, kind of like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? A bit tired, but otherwise okay. Typing in chat is hard because I'm on my phone, so I'll probably lurk. Okay, Bookworm, that's totally fine. I'm just glad you're here. That's really cool. And yeah, typing can be tough on the phone, too. Especially because I think the mobile app has more of a delay than if you're on your PC, so... yeah, there's that. Blah. Alright. You dive forward with a battle cry and stab the end of the paintbrush deep into the High Blood's calf. Okay, so we stabbed it in the calf. Not the nose, but... Violet blood squirts you in the face. Oh gosh, there's like violet blood stains now. Like, that wasn't there a moment ago, was it? Yeah, see, it's gone here, and then on the next dialogue, it's all over the place now. Violet blood squirts you in the face. He yells and you manage to roll away just in time to avoid getting smacked. The slight stab wound hasn't slowed him down much, but it's given Remele a chance to dive out of his range, and while he's still trying to grab you, she gets a hold of his club again. That is a heck of a club. My goodness, look at those spikes. Like, she's going all Negan here. She's stronger than she looks, strong enough to get a good wind up with that thing. And when he turns toward her, she brings it down hard onto his skull. Oh my gosh, she's murdering him like we murder crosswords in the morning. Oh my god, so much blood. My Jesus Christ. It takes a few more good smashes before the troll finally stops groaning and twitching. Oh god. Remele breathes heavily, wiping blood spatter off her forehead. She looks up, meeting your eyes. You are absolutely positive this is the most dramatic way you have ever been rescued. You can't believe she came back and risked her life for you. Don't mention it. I needed an accomplice, right? She drops the club and staggers over to you, pausing to spit out cerulean blood. You remember that she took some damage and hurry to support her, offering your weak human arm to lean on. So this is how we become friends, not by doing an art heist together, but by avoiding a terrible, gruesome death together. Yay, friendship. That's how we all make friends. Is she going to be okay? I'll be fine. Ceruleans are tough to call, even for a wannabe subjugulator. She tilts her head, looking down at the way her blood swirls with the larger quantities of purple blood pooling on the asphalt. Huh. That's actually not bad as an artistic medium. The colors and textures work well together. Oh god. Blood is an artistic medium. The gore! The gore! My god. Maybe that blue blood kid from Chitter is onto something. Oh, the blue blood kid from Chitter. That's what's her face from Volume 2? The artistic troll who like had the axe and used troll blood for paint. Anyway, thanks for having my back with that paintbrush. That took some quick thinking. We make an okay team. I've never killed anyone before, but that kind of ruled, didn't it? Oh god, now she has a taste for murder. What have we done? Avoiding terrible death is like the #1 thing to do on Alternia. At this point, everyone should be friends. That's kind of true. It's very murdery and homicidal on Alternia. You're not sure that you would choose those exact words, but you're pretty relieved right now. You might not have the bloodthirsty glitch in your eyes that Remele does, but maybe you can interpret your adrenaline shakes as euphoric overload. Or something. Hell yeah, me too. I can see why people get into this killing business. Don't try this at home. If I wasn't such a great artist, I'd consider switching careers. But sometimes when you're good at too many things, you have to pick one and stick to it. So no professional assassinations for me. Okay, good. So I guess assassinations will be just more of a hobby than a profession for her. I'm still determined to rob the shit out of my competitors, though. And you, now that we've killed someone together, it just makes sense for us to say partners in crime, right? Your heart leaps at the implication that she wants to stick together. You truly do not mind breaking every law in the books if it means she'll be your friend. Nice. We probably don't need to go around breaking every law. I just want to steal some art. But maybe we can reschedule the heist for another day. The neighborhood will be crawling with drones as soon as they realize a Highblood was killed. You feel bad that this troll attempting to slaughter you ruined Remele's gallery opening. Oh, are you kidding? My customer base loves this kind of shit. My art will get even more of a violent reputation when word gets out that someone died at my first gallery show. That's metal as fuck. You limp out of the alley, supporting Remele with your arm around her waist, and she directs you to the back entrance of her gallery, where the two of you can clean off the blood and hide until the drones and the crowds are gone. If you don't mind, you can lie low at my place for a few days while we plan this heist. And I might as well get some work done while we wait and scheme. That fight was pretty inspiring. You're already an accomplice, so how would you feel about also being my muse? Victory! More blood! Yay, we made friends! Woo! We made friends with Remele. Another friendship achieved. Thanks, SoCall. This is pretty hysterical. There's just like... It's hysterical in some ways, and it's like also really absurdist, and also occasionally gory, and then also just very... Once in a while, it's just very like, what the fucky.